Good morning, guys. It's good to be here this morning. We are looking at a very new topic today, introduction to speech writing. I know it is not your first time to come across this topic, but it's very key that we pay attention to it now because we'll soon be writing our state exams and our WAEC exams. Okay? In this class today, I would expect that you'll be able to define speech writing by the end of the class. We will also examine the features of speech writing. We will develop understanding of the appropriate language for speech writing. Then I will expect that you should be able to sketch a presidential speech. Okay, so let's quickly have this icebreaker. Can you quickly describe your teacup using 3 descriptive words, at least 3? Just give me a few minutes for that. Okay? Now, I have done that. This is my teacup. I have used 6 adjectives to define or to describe my teacup. I have a delicate, small, new, blue and white, gold-rimmed porcelain teacup. I've just described my teacup. Why have I done this today? Because in speech writing, you are going to use a lot of techniques to give your speech. You can narrate, you can describe, you can expose. You are going to be using a lot. Okay, a speech is a means of communicating with an audience. Writers must be sure that the audience understand the content of the speech and must also think of more than one way. That's where I'm going to. You must be able to think of more than one way of making the same point without being redundant, without being boring. You must be able to make your audience agree with what you are saying by saying the same thing in different ways convincingly. Okay, now we want to look at the features of the speech. Your speech must have a title, must have, we call it pre-speech note or salutation. We are going to look at that in details in our Google Classroom. Then have your body, normal introduction body, main body, and conclusion, winding up and conclusion. Then, these are the things you are expected to do in your speech. These are the things you are expected to do in your speech. Tell the audience what you are about to speak on. Very important. You must tell the audience what you want to talk about. Then, challenge a misconception to grab attention. Challenge a misconception to grab some attention. Then plan the body of your essay to be chronological. That's step by step. Then you could pick cause and effect, or problem and solution, or geographical and alphabetical approach in planning your body. We are going to look at this in-depthly. Okay? These are the things you must not do. Please don't use jargons or euphemisms, because your audience may not be used to those words or those kind of words. Jargons, don't use jargons, don't use euphemism, and don't use vague modifiers. Don't use vague modifiers and abbreviations, or don't use foreign language or colloquial language. I'm going to give you examples of these in our Google Classroom. Okay? Well, since we have come to the end of today's class, I'll see you in our Google Classroom and then see you in next class. Bye-bye.